All right, y'all, come on in the room real quick, man. Real quick, please smash the like button. Because I do got to run out the door soon. Um, People talk a good game, boy. I try to tell you, people really talk a good game. So hold on, let me make sure we good on the gram. Is we good on the gram, people? I don't even know. They be blocking all my stuff now. I'm getting to a point I don't even care anymore. So I don't even know if we good on the gram. I'm blocked. I'm blocked all the time. Crumb, what's going on, bro? Um, Let me see if I'm on the gram yet. Just give me 1 second. I don't even know if I'm on Instagram. Cause somebody check, man. I don't even know if I'm on Instagram. Kind of crazy, right? So Crumb was good, bro. Are we it's y'all, can somebody check and see if we on Instagram? Cause I don't even know if Instagram is letting people know. You can't, man, you gotta talk crazy, yo. This is wild. This seriously? Are we on the gram? I don't know if I'm on Instagram. I don't need what the hell, bro. Get in where you fit in. Y'all can share it out on Instagram if y'all care. Here's what it is, man. What's up, brother Crumb? How you living, bro? I can't hear you, Crumb.
All is truly well. Thank you for asking yourself.
Hey, man, I was going through a spell last night, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Um, I was going through some crazy stuff last night, man. I thank Allah for my children, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna tell you. Um, Next month is the month my son got killed, and it's weird, right? I think about a lot of things, bro. Like my son got killed in August, right, in 2020. And I was going through so much yesterday, dude. Like, and I'm so blessed to have my daughter and my youngest son and my oldest son, but it's my younger ones is they came after. But my daughter was here when my son got killed. But it made me think about some things, brother, about our people and how hypocritical we are. And I said, I think I might just do a show like dedicated to people who lost their children to gun violence. Seriously, I really thought I've been fighting this thing for a long time. I'm gonna keep it buck. I was fighting it, bruh, because I don't bring it up because honestly, I'm a grown ass man and I do cry. I cry. I only cry with my children. And when I'm sitting by myself, sometimes I think about it, bro, and I think about all the shit I did for people, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So last night I was sitting back because everybody's been hitting me up. People with these organizations named after their children and blah blah blah, right? So I thought about it last night. I said, you know, and it's been happening because people have been asking me for years to do something like that, but I don't want to be cliche with the bull because my son is sitting right here. He's up there. His part of his ashes is here. Part of his ashes are in Philadelphia. Part of his ashes is in Maryland. And I was like, that's the most, and I got a joke sometime. And I'm like, that's the most that nigga probably traveled. That's how I do it because I'm close with all my children. And I thought about my son last night, right? And I thought about what I've been doing. And I'm like, this shit don't pan out, bro. It don't add up, bro. Like, and I thought, and I'm in my brain. And I'm like, what do Black people want? And I'm saying Black people or Moors, whatever, right? And I thought about it. And I'm like, it's so many people, bro, like so many topics that we can talk about. And my brother Jarrell said this, he texted me back and he said, Sabir, they missing civics, brother. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all don't give a damn about no civics. You don't care. You want to feel good. You don't care about civics. Because if y'all did, you would do like the so-called white man that y'all keep fighting and back the real people who do these things for real. And I sat back and I thought about it. I'm like, I don't want to do this, man, about my son. I don't. But there's a lot of people, bro, who lost their children. And in my brain, I'm like, I don't know, bro. And I'm still fighting with it. Like, I'm going to be real with you. Last night, bro, I'm going to keep it real. And I'm going to say this. Because if it wasn't for my children, I would have probably did some shit to kill myself. I'd have did some shit to somebody. And I'm being 120 with y'all. I would have did some shit to end my life. That's how serious it was. But every time I look at my son, I look at my daughter, and I'm like, I gotta be here for them. Because that's how you feel. You go through this. And I didn't understand it when my mom was going through that, bro. Like my mom lost my brother. My brother was 25. He got shot in Colorado. He got shot in the center of his head, in his chest, and I could see the handprints in his hands when I was 10 years old, going to a funeral. At 10 years old, looking at my brother in the casket at 25. My son was 22 when he got killed. And in my brain, I'm like, now I know what my mother was going through. Now I know why she felt bitter. Now I know why she was always angry. And if you don't control this, but I did a book last night on spiritual, right? Spiritual. It was a book I did on spirituality before Islam. And I thought about this, and I'm just going to show. I'm not finished yet, brother. And I'm going to say something that guided me. And probably y'all never even heard of these deities, B. Let me just show you something, what I was going through last night. This is me. And as I'm sitting there looking at my daughter, and I'm like, whoa, let me show you something. I did this. I'm still going through this, right? This is something I'm still going through. And something was guiding me to this before Islam. And I'm sitting here. It's a spiritual journey, bro. It's like something is hitting me. I got shot 5 times. And I'm like, why am I still here? Why am I still here doing what I'm doing? I'm dead serious. How many people really are functioning the way I'm functioning with 5 holes in them? 1 is in my head. 1 is in my chest. Came out my back. How many people? And shot before that. And I'm sitting there like, why did my son have to go that way? And you can't question the creator, whatever you want to call him. And I just sit back, brother, and I'm saying this to y'all. This is what's not the show is supposed to be, but I want y'all to understand what I was going through. And it was wild last night. I'm not even done this. Not even done. And it's something that is missing, brother. And they say the spirit of the law, right? This is what they say it was all based around, right? The government, spirit of the law. And I'm sitting back like, this shit is real. This is so real. So I can't make it there to y'all in Atlanta. I tried my damnness. It didn't pan out. So anybody that go to the event in Atlanta, please, people support my brother Amadeus Christ. I won't be there because I don't have the finances. My other priorities came up, B. I don't have a government financing me. I don't have nobody sending me $5,000. So I just want to let y'all know, go to my brother's event. I'll be there in spirit. And this is what led me. And I said, everything happens for a reason. Everything. So it may not be for you to be there. So I won't be there. And to be honest, I don't have the finances because I have 2 little children that I have to make sure they're right. And people don't give a damn about you on these fees, brother. Everybody got their own issues. I got this, but you don't know what it takes to do this right here. and juggle your children at the same time. It's a hell of a thing, brother. It's easy to sit back on the sideline and be like, yo, bro, yo, I got kids too, but you ain't doing this work. And this work, bro, there's no payment and there's no retirement in this. I just had to put that out there. So my shows are going to be dumb shit because that's what black people love. Dumb shit. I've sat back and I'm fighting this yesterday, and I'm really thinking about this, bro. I haven't had super chat in so long, bro. Let me tell you how crazy. Y'all think I'll be getting paid from super chat? I don't. Let me show you something. How crazy this is. They told me the reason why I wasn't getting it is because I went against community guidelines. This is what I'm asking them. This is me last night. Oh, you put out due to harmful and hateful content, nigga. That's me talking to them. I said, what hateful content did I put out? But you can tab a nigga like Umar, get on feed and talk about somebody's funky draws. This, I said, nigga, I'm done. I'm done. You can put out gossip stuff and everything is cool, but this is them talking to me. So what I did, I sat back. I said, now mind you, I haven't been monetized in years, people. So it can't be about money. I have not been monetized. So that's why I ask people to donate and support. But then I can't even get that. But this is what happens. I'm literally talking to them yesterday, right? So I got an appeal now. Let me show you how crazy this is. This is the first time I did this, brother. And I'm being open with y'all and transparent with you. I want you to see this. This is them. So this is the appeal. So they said it's going to take 30 days to look at it. I swear to God. I said, what?
Did you go back and do anything to your channel and like clean it up or anything?
No, I'm not going to do it. Dude, this is the thing, brother. Y'all don't like to move forward. I'll deal with it. I'm not a techie dude like that. I don't got time for that. And this is the thing, bro. I can't water stuff down for people. What you're getting is watered down stuff. I can do that, but I got a lot of videos, bro. And you'd be surprised. I went back and seen how far that was. I said, damn, but my point, brother, what did I say that was hateful? Nothing. Go ahead.
I just didn't look for a very, very, very long time. And then once I looked, YouTube, I think they changed just a wee bit because of TikTok or whatever, but they started talking more to people. And my complaint is even with my last strike, they didn't tell me the details of what's actually wrong. However, on a lot of those videos that they had an issue with that I did back in the day, believe it or not, oftentimes it's a problem within 1 minute. And I just couldn't believe it. And they're like, yeah, this is just one thing we didn't like. And this is neither here nor there, but I was assuming when I was using words like calling out so-called white people or whatever, they didn't have a problem with that. But I think I said something about covert or maybe George Bush or something. And at the time, something crawled up there, whatever, and died because they were just very upset with me. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then I made a Snoop Dogg video where I was critical of, we might want to talk offline.
Yeah, I don't listen, bro. This is me. And I don't sugarcoat shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it, but I don't. This is why you always see me say I don't care if they block me. But I just, I was sitting back and I was going through a moment, bro. Because my brother was saying you should be making $9,000, bro. He said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you every month. I'm like, and when he thought about these things, when he said it, I said, damn, but I gotta do this to do this. So I sat back and I thought about my children, and I was like, no, let me keep it a buck. We didn't listen. My son's funeral had to get paid for. It was a lot of stuff that was going on, and it's a lot of stuff that is happening now. And I sat back, I don't have government or people sending me thousands of dollars. All I hear is niggas complain and promise. And I'm sitting back like trying to do this. And so what I do, I'm just falling back. And I say, if y'all need to contact me, like my brother told me a long time ago, $500 at the door. If you don't like it, kick rocks, my nigga. I'm fine. Don't ask me for no advice. Don't ask me for nothing. So this is how I have to be. And the reality is, brother, you get to that point. And also when you have children, you got to deal with them. So my stuff get blocked by just saying being real. And I'm a real journalist. I don't pull punches. I don't hold things back. I don't teach hate. But you can get on these feeds and call somebody pussy stinking, and you fine. You can get on his feed like Umar and talk about and disrespect women, and then ask for people. And then what people do is justify why these people are doing what they're doing. That is the dumbest thing ever. And you can tell how far we gone on so many levels, bro. And then you can do stuff like this. And this is why I said, I'm sitting back. That's not Sanetta's video, bro. It's things that I know about people that y'all don't know. And this is why, again, I'm chill. That whole super chat, I should not have to be going through that. I don't get super chat. Can't even get people to put up money so we can push an event. And if I was in places, you can ask these questions. Are you following me? This video right here is not Sanetta's video, but you see his watermark on here. This is the thing, brother, what I mean by that. And I people say, well, you should sue him. Nigga, I don't run to the white man. I know how to get on the phones with nigga. I'm not Umar Johnson and Leon Honors. That's not the era where I'm from. You know what I mean? If I got beef, I'm gonna get on the phone with you. I'm not gonna do a 5-hour video on you just to get likes and get support. And niggas throw Leon Honors all his money, but he got dirt in his goddamn closet. You follow me? But yet he's bringing people on to tear down another brother. No matter what it was, you never see me come on a feed and tear down Umar Johnson. You never hear me tear down Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to tell the truth. That's it. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't have to make a career off it, but this is how sleep and unconscious you black people are right here in the United States. And that's why you being laughed at. You're a joke. And we only tear down each other. We will never fight against this European. I've been my life, half of my life, nigga, I've been tearing down this European, but it was smoothly. But all niggas do is steal your stuff. That's the video, right? That's my video. That's not Sanetta's video. But why don't you go tell the white man, brother? Why don't you go to court? No, I'm gonna call you. This is the video, brother. That's the video. I want you to see it says Sabir Bay Productions. It is not a Sanetta's Productions. It's Sabir Bay's Productions. It's not Sanetta's. You would think people say, well, I'll buy the video off you. There's two parts to this. See, what y'all getting is that right there. That's what you're getting. That's not Sanetta's. Ask Sanetta that question. So let me open it up for y'all.
Then start challenging these so-called scholars also.
Let's go.
And also,
how long?
I always do these on my show, and I always put out books so people can read and reference. Don't take what Taj or myself say. Y'all have pens and papers. Look up everything. Question us on everything. We're not like most of these so-called scholars or teachers out here. We say question us, research it, come back. And we do classes every week on 1901 Atlantic Avenue, also in Long Beach. We do classes, civics classes at 7 o'clock.
Yes, I do.
Every week.
Every week.
But there's a couple of books that I want to throw up before we get started, and I gotta throw a question out there for everybody, see if they can answer it. This is a book that everybody must have. How many people are familiar with 100 Million Facts About the Negro? Everybody should be familiar with this book. In this book, it speaks about the Moors. We were Ethiopians and Moors before the 1500s, before we were called so-called blacks. It's in his book. All right. Another book, great book. It's called, mine is kind of beat up. You can tell I'll be reading this book, right?
And this is not even
Ancient and Modern Brits, written in 1884. Speaks about us also in this book in 1800s. Why aren't they teaching this to our people? And it tells you, but we were remembered as Moors in Britain.
Negro first. That is
OJ.
Much more.
Fresh.
Islam.
Let's bring my brother Tariq Bey up to the front, y'all, so we can get it in.
Thank you, good brother.
Yes.
I want to thank Sabir and Karen for the hard work they've been doing. And yes. And this is a beautiful place, isn't it? Isn't it, you all? And I just want to bring this to everybody's attention. Y'all want to make sure it gets to that, right? Right? All right. It is certainly worthy. We will cut through the chase because our time is very short. And by 2 and 3.
Yes, I had paid him for him to come out here. And this is how niggas be.
You give them,
and nobody gave me a dime, no government, no sponsorship, out pocket.
Them basic words. And and you give them the dictionaries, and you always have clean water around, do the libation and everything, clean water, and you train them properly. And you always have good light, etc. Make sure there's no stress. And you never begin to study without dictionaries on your desk adjacent to whatever other discipline you have. So there's no scholar that sits down with one book. Are we clear? Yeah. What I just say, Mama? When you're studying, you never sit down with one book. Say if I have a book on geometry. So I got a book on geometry, the subject matter for the moment, right? You got to have an etymology dictionary there. You got to have a Latin to English dictionary, Hebrew to Latin dictionary, and a heritage dictionary all together, available, not going to the shelf to get it. It's supposed to be on your desk. That's standard. Are we clear? Are we clear? Yeah. So if you build that in your babies now, by the time they get to college, they'll be bored to death because they'll already recognize that these people ain't teaching them nothing. Because this is third grade degree that I'm giving them right now. So keep this in mind. I'm giving them third grade etymon. Third grade. All right. So the first thing is done when you're looking up a word.
Umar, don't
so
do
look up black as an example. Now hold these together, hold the book together. Now that both Europeans and Asiatics have been training our people that they're black people, and they insist on saying that, right? Now I'm going to give you proof of why Europeans laugh all the way to the bank, say don't worry about them because they can't read, and they know the overseers are doing the rest of the work for them. So look up the word black, and I'm going to show you a rule, the etymon rule. I'm going to let them go through a little experiment that I always do. This is because it becomes yours. Like if you tell somebody something, oh, that's interesting, but that brother said this. But if you show them and let them go through it, it becomes their own. That's how they're supposed to be taught. They're not supposed to be followers. They're supposed to be taught. They're supposed to be able to come back to the teacher and deliver something on their own merit. Are we clear? True education is based on merit, not followership. All right, you found it? Now, I'm going to show you how they're trained in school. It's almost automatic. It's almost given. Now, I want you to read the definition, and mother, follow them and guide them. Read the definition. Now, watch this, you all. Go ahead. Go into the mic. Go ahead into the mic.
Being of dark skin. What does it say?
Speak clearly because they got to hear you in the back. Get in the mic. Get in the mic because they got to hear you. Get in the mic.
Being of dark.
Now, stop. Now, it's one time. I want you all to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this, all right, baby? All right, take notes. Girlfriend was taking notes earlier. She on, boy. All right, do it again. That's one, right? Do it again.
Being of darkest arch.
All right, stop. Do it again. Go ahead.
Being of darkest otter.
Now, I want you to pay attention to this too, right? Because this is very important. And this is one of the reasons why the Europeans have fun referring to adult Asiatics that are called black as boys and girls, because they don't know the rules. So let's talk the rules, right, y'all?
I'm going to stop at this. See, y'all entertained by that, but not realizing that it's not Sinetta's. It's mine. So how many of y'all would put $80 up in that? Because you watch it for free online, but it's only one part. This is the video right here. But I want you to understand what Sinetta did. He put his watermark on it. So should I feel bitter or something, Brother Crumb? Should I feel some type of way? That's the video. But if you pay attention, you would think it was Sinetta's. Should I feel some type of way, bro?
No. You have every right to
Peace to my Zulu Nation family.
To feel some type of way about your work, and I have to lean toward the European in this case because they practice things like work cited, in 2025, people will pass off your information as theirs and then pretend they don't know you. It's very sad. It's unfortunate. We hate to give credit. We love plagiarism. And we have to change the energy. I yield.
Yeah, that's true. And this is why niggas like him say, we don't care, Sabir. It's a classic regardless. No, it wasn't classic because you didn't put up a goddamn dime. You think it was free to bring them out here? From Leonard Jeffries to James Smalls to Wesley Muhammad? Nigga, get off my feed before I block you. This is how I'm going. I'm trying to be spiritual, brother. I really am. Because he come in late and not realizing what I just said. He don't add nothing to this platform, don't give nothing to this platform, and he is the type of nigga that I'm talking about. He's the one. That's the dudes that I'm talking about. I said it. He ain't even dropped nothing going to Atlanta to do a showing. Did he put anything in my Zelle, PayPal? Well, I don't have to. I don't have to do that, brother. And yeah. You follow me? The stupidest things ever. And this is what we love. But they will block me, tell me I got to do an appeal to get super chats and stuff. I said, God damn, nigga, I'm done. I'm just going to start making dumb shit. Talk about somebody titties smelling nasty. The fuck? So my brother Mark sent me something, man. And listen, y'all, if y'all want to support me, please. Again, I'm not coming to Atlanta. The way my bank account is set up, because I don't want to go into debt to do it. I shouldn't have to go into debt to do it. I should have enough people that's on this beat to drop $500 a piece. How about that part? So my brother Mark sent me something, and I said, well, what do you want me to talk about? Why did he show me this? Why did he show me what was going on? And I thought about it for a minute, and I said, and I'm literally in the bathroom getting washed up, and I'm like, this guy was talking about, who knows who this guy is named Jeffrey Sachs or something like. He's like Economist. Let me help y'all out. This video right here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can cue this video up. Hopefully they don't take the video down. This is at it again, brother, because they may want to take my video down or say it's hate speech, or I use somebody's work, and Negroes don't understand how this go. So bear with me. Where is the dude's video at? My man sent it to me early today. Give me 1 second. Let's close this. So this guy right here, I don't know if y'all know who this man is, but this man spoke about 1492. So I'm gonna pull the video up. I said, whoa, he spoke about 1492. Wait a minute. Hold up. And while we do this, y'all, while I get the video together, I'm going to play something. This guy, Europeans, right? So give me 1 second. We're going to start this show, y'all. So please share, and like, and support. Let's go. If not, don't comment. Please don't do no commenting. This ain't no open. I pay for StreamYard, for the record. YouTube may be free, but I pay for StreamYard. Exit off of here. One second, I'm trying to find the video.
1492, you came up on the shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors. 17th century, genocide and the gun. Middle passage blessed to market the Africans. 1492, you came up on the show. 700 years, educated by the Lord. 17th century, genocide in the gun. Prophets blessed to market the Africa.
This guy right here. Here you go. We can rock that song all day. So my brother Jarrell said to me, we are so lost on civics, B. We are so lost on civics. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, bro. Crumb, I'm going to rock out with this. I told you, real journalists print what other people don't want. But he's an economist, right? And he spoke about the United States.
Just a few minutes talking about the situation in the world right now, because the last couple of days have been dramatic. Now, there is no guarantee that we avoid catastrophe because
Listen,
the world's not well led, and the world is in a very unstable situation
we talk about
because of all the things that we've been discussing. Of course, the climate crisis, all of the upheavals in the world economy, even aside from the interventions of leaders choosing wrong things, just the technological upheavals are astounding, and you know that better than I. So this is something quite dramatic. But another thing that's very dramatic is the geopolitical changes that are underway. They are remarkable. They're very dangerous, but on the whole, not bad, actually. What's happening is that a familiar world led, so-called, by the United States and Europe is no longer led by the United States and Europe. It was presumptuous to be led by the United States and Europe to begin with. It's actually the end of a very long cycle that dates back to 1492 and onward, because it started.
What did he just say? To 1492. How many of these black people you know are talking about 1492? They talk about 1619. How many know what happened in 1492? Y'all don't get it yet?
That was perfect.
Oh, they don't even get it. But I'm the crazy one, right? This is why I said, and guess what? 1492.
That's perfect.
And it's a whole lot more he said inside this. I'm gonna be real with you. He said a whole lot. Let me see if I can pull up what he was saying. If you there,
like I told you, Sabir, everything that you've been saying has really been coming to the forefront, like heavy.
To the forefront, right? Ain't that crazy? And when you stay fast with it, it's going to happen. So this is what he said. This is, you can read the minutes. There is all, it says there, and it was all government grant. So the government grants them these things. I can't even get money from you. I need to go to the government, nigga. This is him. He's speaking on all this. I said, I need to go to the government. Shoot, they gave Washington Irving money. I can't even get money from our people to do anything, nigga. But if it's gossip talking about somebody dirty draws, nigga. Heather, what's up? So I'm sitting back and I said, wait a minute. I'm taking the minutes, and as I'm going through all of it, right? Hold up. He's actually explaining it. Let me see if I can show you another one. Look at this. He's telling you all in here. But these niggas will tell you about 1619 and go all the way to the pyramids. But y'all don't know what happened in 1492. A lot of stuff happened. And it's all around you, B. Let me share this with you. It's all around us. And I said, I would love to sit and talk with him. Talk with him to find out. And guess where he went to school at? Do y'all remember when I post him up? Where did he go to school at? Y'all remember? Or you got short-term memories? Anybody? Do you remember? I just had his whole profile up there. See, this is the thing about people when you don't research. You should research people for real, for real. Research these people. And then you won't be disappointed at the end of the day. You won't be disappointed. Y'all don't remember what school he went to? Raise your hand. See how our attention spans? Maybe it's because we eat. Not, shout out to my brother too. I told my brother he had just had a slight heart attack because he had a blood clog. And I said, brother, you should get on my regiment, bro. I do a regimen. I can tell you how to thin your blood out, homie. So he's young too. But he went to Harvard. That guy went to Harvard. Yeah, he went to Harvard. See how that works? So y'all don't pay attention to nothing. You supposed to research everything and everybody. Y'all just don't, and then you get disappointed. Oh, they're supposed to be doing this. No, they doing exactly what they're supposed to. You see what he went to?
Very disappointed.
Education, y'all. Harvard. See how that works? Oh, y'all don't pay attention, boy. So I went down to Harvard University, and guess what book I pulled back? I would like to sit with him and ask him some questions on this. I would like to ask him. This is a document I got when I was in Harvard. And guess what's inside here? It talks about the Moor being a slave at Harvard. But black folks don't want truth. They want lies. Panties talking. You want somebody talking about whose panties stink. But nobody said, yo, let's talk to Sabir and see how much he really know. And like my sister said, a lot of stuff is coming out, big. And what's going to happen? Everybody going to run to me and expect me to supposed to be giving it to you for free. Nope, I told you. Don't call me. If you got $500 and up, then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's always about money. No, it's not always about money, but I do got to get stuff done. I can't even get y'all to help me promote a film that's in Atlanta. So here, let's do this. I will have a conversation with him talking about this. The enslaved man known as a Moor. Ooh. At Harvard. The same school that he went to. Harvard. Damn. But
I wonder, does that guy know about that information?
Trust me. Listen, when you study, y'all don't know how deep I study these people. I believe he do. There's no way that you cannot. Let me show you something else. Here's another one. I'm pretty sure he do. Trust me. He looks like that type of person. I'm just saying. I'm feeling it. He looks like that type of person that would know. Here's another one. You have none of these professors bringing this up. Not Dr. Greg Carr. None of them. According to Craig Stevens, the author of the book, Ebony and Ivy. He talks about Harvard wouldn't have, you think he don't know? Harvard would not have, Harvard would have failed if it was not for one African known on the record as a Moor. But you would think we want to talk about that. We were talking about Umar Johnson and Tethers and talk, right? This is the book right here, Ebony and Ivy, as an Ivy League, how slavery subsidized the universities. And we still push our people into their universities, pushing them. Oh yeah, this is the book, Ebony and Ivy. Oh, I can go deeper than this too, but we don't want this type of conversation. Let's show you another one. I got all these books. I have this book also. Let me give you another book before we get into this Constitution and get off this feed, because I don't need to be on here. It's like, okay. I have this book also. State by State, Race and Racism. I have this book too. This is why I said you can test people to see they don't really want truth. The book State by State, Race and Racism. If you want it, holler at me. List the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. How far can we go with this? You think that this dude is sitting in that Harvard place don't know this, bro? I can do a whole live video walking back through Harvard again. I went down there. But the problem is this don't bring money to people. And this is why you have to shift it to the ones that would. But if you shift it to them, then you're going to have to water some things down for them. So when I saw all this about him talking about 1492, I pulled out Constitution. Let's see if we can pull something out about the Constitution real fast. And this is what I want you to understand, my brother Crumb. This is in a constitutional law book, Constitution book. Let me show y'all something. Let's move this up. Before you go to war with anybody, you must first what? Have knowledge of the people. Let me blow this up so you can see it. The first knowledge is necessary for us to acquire what was knowledge of the people and for whom systems was formed. Bear with me. This is the civics part that y'all don't want because it's going to hold people responsible. So they know you, they know everything about black people, they know how you operate. You want to call this a country even though it's a continent. You're going to justify it, how and why. This is in a Constitution book. You have to have knowledge of people. This is not severe. This is the Constitution. I know you don't read, but it's in the Constitution. Let me show you how ill this is or how connected it truly is. Okay, let's find what he talks about Hannibal and why would Hannibal be inside that book. And I'm going to show y'all something else. How when you do real research, I don't get federally funded money. I don't get grants. No, I can't. So why are they speaking about Hannibal and Carthage inside this book? That's the Constitution. So you think this man don't know the Constitution, sis? He telling you, he brought up 1492. He brought it up. They only sit with certain people who know certain things. So we don't even talk about Hannibal. Do you know in the Marines, they have a tank called Hannibal? Why is it a tank called Hannibal in the Marines? And why is it even called Marines? Why do they actually talk about Hannibal here? It's nothing that this European has brought to us. We are so freaking lazy mentally. This is Hannibal. He was a Carthaginian Moor. So when you see me move around the way I be moving around, I'm moving around for a reason. How many of y'all ever went to Carthage? Raise your hand. Or do they keep you away from Carthage? How many of y'all went to Carthage? Let me just help y'all out for 1 second. So what do you think I was doing over there in Carthage? Vacationing?
Carthage. What's that? A city in England?
No, that's Tunis, brother. See, you don't even know where the hell is that. Civics is so messed up for us over here, brother. It's Africa.
Carthage.
It's
Oh
Carthage.
yeah.
I just told you. You don't know where Hannibal's from? I just showed you. That's where he's from. Carthage. He was a Carthaginian. That's me in Carthage. What up? Where, right? So we paid the real people to do the research, not these feel good cats. Maybe we can get something done, but again, we don't want reality. That's Carthage.
I should have known that.
Yeah, you should have, but it's not your fault because we're not being taught this. This is the problem, bro. The civics is lacking. So these Europeans know about where everything comes from, bro. This is all Tunis, Tunisia, North Africa, but we don't go there. So why do they have a tank called Hannibal? What about 1492? Why is 1492 is important? Why is 1492 is everywhere? This is in Penn's Landing in Philadelphia, and we walk right past it blindly, and this is sitting in Penn's Landing, 1492, Christopher Columbus. I said, nigga, like, this can't be real. And Negroes walking right past it and don't know anything about it. Nothing about that. That's in Delaware Avenue. You can look it up online in Philadelphia. And I said, wow, this is kind of crazy. No wonder black folks dislike gossip, because you're going to have to be held responsible. There's a whole lot to this, B. This is why they tell you they pay these sisters. That's why that sister can get paid $50,000 to talk about the 1619 project about slavery. That's why she can get paid $50,000, because she's doing exactly what they want them to do. This is in Philadelphia, and this one is in Spain. So we bypass all of these things. Hold up. This is in Seville. No, we was in Cordoba. That's a big joint at the top on 120-degree weather when we was out there. That says 1492. See, Damn, dude, this is crazy. But let me show you something else about Columbus. His stuff is not hidden. This is his original handwriting. Let me help y'all out. But we don't want this type of information because it's coming from Sabir. Right? Here it is, 1492. Really? Cristobal Colon. This is in the archives when I was in Seville. That's in Seville. So what were they talking about? What is happening? Y'all still don't get it? You don't want to get it. And it's fine with it. Stay where you at. So when you go to these places and you spend your money like I'm rich, I'm not banking like that. You go to the archives. This is where it's sitting at, right in here. The Archives of the Indies. Right there. It's not hidden. It's sitting in there. That's me. You're ready to walk in. You can look it up. Please look it up. The Archives of the Indies. 1492. Oh, the destruction of the Indies. It speaks about 1492 again. So they have to teach you in their school system, like Taj would tell you, education. We know education is already in you. That's what it means to draw out what's in you already. So we can pay somebody to indoctrinate you. And this is why Carter T. Woodson said, a black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. You want to see 1492 again? Why is it in this book? 1492, once again. 1492. They know. But black folks don't know. And this is why they harp on talk about this as a country and know nothing about history. I'm almost finished, y'all. So I told y'all I don't need to be on here that long. Okay? And I hope y'all enjoy yourself in Atlanta. If by magic I get the finances to go, you will see me there. So let's go back to the Constitution once again. Where it talks about states being sovereign. Each state is sovereign. This is not Sabir Bey's work. This is in the Constitution, not my work. And I sent this out to a couple of people. Article 2, each state, now pay attention, retains its sovereignty and freedom and independence. Each state is its own nation. Each state has its own constitution. That's what y'all don't get. So all these black people are federal subjects. This is the reality. This is a state constitution, California. Every state has their own. Each state retains their sovereignty. So what happens when you go into the union, that's something totally different. Damn, this is easy walking, baby. Now, when my brother sent me that video, I just walked directly to pulled out the Constitution and I said it. So let's move forward. And it speaks about the union. Give me 1 second. Let's pull up another one. Wow. You can come back on, brother. Give me 1 second. StreamYard kicked you out. You can come back on. Hit the link. Because I'm almost done anyway. Rights of the colonists as men. Self-preservation. I told you these black people ain't ready to fight, bro. Y'all not ready. You keep talking about, well, brother, we're going to have to do, you use their Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. This is in the Constitution, people. That is not Sabir Bey's book. It's in the Constitution. I'm almost finished. Basic civics, B. Basic. Give me 1 second. And this is the illest part about it. This part right here. No state shall enter into any treaties. See how they're violation or alliance of confederations, grant letters or marquees. See this? Nothing but silver and gold for a debt. Nothing but silver and gold as a debt of a payment. And you paying notes for a debt when a debt is still there. That's what the dude was talking about. He's an economist. But we got people talking about your black dollar. There is no black dollar. There is no such thing as a black dollar. But you got guys like Boyce Watkins and I'm telling you about your black dollars. Oh my God. I'm trying to run through this because I got to really take my daughter out, man. Because I can't deal with this with our people. Okay. So let me show you a little bit more what it talks about in the Constitution about sovereignty. Once again, sovereignty is mentioned. Not in Sabir Bey's book, but it's right there. Sovereignty is rooted in your birthright, not being black. So all this is documented and it's not hidden from anybody. It's truly not hidden from you. It's the people that is teaching you these things. I'm not trying to be politically correct on no level of this, brother. The people who's trying to be politically correct and speak a certain way are the ones that is misleading you. It is not Sabir. So let me show you this. This is actually when I was in Morocco. Again, the 13 United States of North America. So when you study history, you will find out what I'm saying is true. This is from 1780. United States is a corporation. America is a continent. It's Canada also, and it's also Mexico. This is why you have these cats on social media keep talking about, oh, brother, the country. This country doesn't have a name, D. No, it don't have a name. Country does not have a name. Nope, not at all. But I was over here. But you would think we want to have this conversation. No, we don't want to have the conversation because, again, it's going to make you be responsible and stop blaming people. Ignorance only means that you don't know. This is me holding the book of the Moors in Tangiers, and you got the seal of the United States on the carpet. This was the oldest U.S. embassy in an African country, Morocco, recognizing the United States as a nation. United States is geographical. So I think I may be finished. And again, I think I'm going to switch up what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to talk to about people who lost their child, because niggas don't want truth. So again, y'all, if y'all go out to the event, please take this video and share it out. If y'all go to the event in Atlanta, support my brother Amadeus Christ. This is the second installment of Heavy is the Crown. I won't be there, but I will be there in spirit. Unless by magically something happened. If something falls in my lap, before the 23rd, and that's right around the corner. So it's going to be at the Plaza Theater in Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So if y'all would like to support it, you can. If not, it's fine. They never come to my feet again. But no matter how many times we say it, my sister said, sister, people don't go there. So for anybody that thinks they go there, they don't. So if you think some people go there to support it, sister, they don't. They really don't. You be having one person. So this is a news article, Brother Crumb, I did years ago about we the people have the means to correct public servants. I did that in 2003, bro. So I already paid my dues. I didn't did it. Seriously. So people, I want to thank you. Crumb, you want to share something before we go? Or my sister, you want to share something? Because I do got to take my daughter out. It is 4:38 and I'm supposed to have been out the door. I told you before, focusing on my children.
I was thinking about all the government programs that they are dismantling. And this has been going on since I really recognized when Obama was doing it. But people really don't realize how much money that their tax dollars go to the most ridiculous programs. And the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of stuff gets funded that you guys don't realize is funded by the government, and it's the most craziest I don't even know how to describe it. It's the craziest like organizations or little collective groups that do the silliest stuff. Like they had one group that just dealt with collecting something as small as like rocks, or it was just outrageous.
Really?
And my point is, when you have somebody like Sabir that is pretty much connecting history to like the most finest level, we should be able to back that up. That should be recognized. But I feel like it will start to get recognized the more we get into that 9th hour. Like people not really seeing it yet. But
Well,
it's coming.
But this is the thing. I can't even wait to the 9th hour. This is the thing. People always trying to say, listen, I've been doing it for so long, and I tell people,
Well, not for you. I'm saying for the fact that it's going to resonate to them. It's going to click, and they're going to be like, oh,
and that's
that's
what
what Sabir was talking about.
They gonna try to run, and I'm gonna say, no, I want $50,000. Oh no, nigga, I ain't got 50. This shit, go do it for the people for free. Nigga, I did enough for people for free. All niggas do is take your content, steal your content, steal your stuff, and say, I got you, but never got you. And this is why I'm the way I am. So I'm fine. So
Especially if Sabir is running that video. I mean, not Sabir, Sanetta, then Sanetta should have been always putting money in your account.
No. That's not how Sanetta is. And this is the thing that y'all don't know. See, I don't beg to be on Sanetta's show. These niggas beg to be on Sanetta's show. I can give a damn about a Sanetta show.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the clips that he's rolling out.
I know, but I'm just saying, niggas beg to be on his show. I don't beg to be on his show. So he promised things, and this is what I've been promised a lot of stuff. Even people on his feed said, I got you, and niggas never fall through. So please do not call me. And I'm gonna tell you this: the type of person I am, just like Crumb had his show. I said, brother, if I say I'm gonna do something, no matter if it's the next day, the day after, I will call you. Am I lying, Crumb? I called him. I said, yo, I got you. I even gave him my number. Yo, I'm gonna call you, bro. And if I forget because I'm dealing with my daughter, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you. But I call him or I text him to let him know I got the message, brother. I got you, and I'm gonna call you. That's how I am. But you got niggas that do stuff that been around me long enough to been around me to say they promise and think I'm bitching, begging, and no, I ain't doing none of that, bro. I'm falling back, and I'm really trying to not let someone knock me off my spiritual, bro, because I feel people's energy, and I know they probably feel mine, and it's real. So listen, again, I won't be there, y'all. So please support my brother Amadeus Christ. Again, if I get it, I will make it happen, and I'm going to post this up here for y'all to understand this. Okay, Allah only put things on you that you can deal with and you can handle, and this is how I'm looking at things right now. This is how Allah does. So if you love this content, support the content. I don't need sideline people cheerleading and say, yo, this is dope, and yo, they did. Nah, support it. Yeah, we all going through it. So I thank you so much, sister. I do got to go. I got to take my daughter to an amusement park. Hopefully we can make it there. You know, so yeah, I got to go. Support the brother Amadeus Christ. Heavy is the crown. If we can get there, we can get there. Peace. I got to go, my sister. Wrap it up. Share it out. If you want to have a further conversation, holla at me. My email is right there. Gotta go. See from
1492, you came upon the shores. 700 years, educated by the Moors.
Let's get this conversation popping.
Genocide in the gun. Real passage blessed to market the Africans. You came upon the shore.
Share it out, baby.
Educated by the Lord. 17th century, genocide in the gun.
No, I'm not angry, brother. Don't ever put angry. I'm never angry. Don't ever use anger, because anger can make you go astray.
Well, I've been blessed to market the Africa.
Just don't like fake black conscious people.